Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make fabric flowers, and the main thing you're going to need is the mason jar rings and your fabric of choice. You're also going to need some kind of wooden stick. This is a dowel that I've cut into 3 separate pieces. The first thing that I'm going to do is drill a hole in the side of each mason jar ring. This is so we can put that dowel right through and glue it on there so it's going to be nice and stable. I've got a scrap piece of wood so I don't drill into my table. Here's how I have my drill set up. This is going to allow me to cut into the metal, and I'm just going to turn that ring on its side just like this, and then I'm going to drill the hole carefully. I'm just going slow so this mason jar ring doesn't spin around on me. Reverse it, and it's as easy as that. Now I'm going to go ahead and do that to the others. So now the hard part is over. We can set those to the side, and now we're going to cut our fabric into 8-inch strips, and I'm going to cut those to be about 1/2 inch thick. So I've got this cut to 8 inches, and now I'm going to make 1/2 inch strips. I'm using my rotary blade. These come really in handy for crafting, so I suggest getting one. Here's what that first strip looks like. It's about 1/2 inch thick and 8 inches long. I've got my first 2 colors done, and now I'm working on that 3rd color. So now I'm painting these wooden dowels. I'm just using some brown chalk paint mixed with some water, and that's gonna give me a stain look without actually having to use stain, which takes a lot longer to dry. So what I do is just brush that on, and then before it has time to dry, I just wipe off the excess. Now I'm gonna take these dowels and I'm gonna put them through the mason jar lid, right where I drilled that hole, just like that. And I'm going to add hot glue right in there. Push that in all the way. There we go. It's time to assemble the petals. I've got my mason jar lid with the stem, and I have my first piece of ribbon. I'm going to fold that ribbon in half to where it's as even as possible. Now I'm going to take this looped end and I'm going to put it through, just like that. Now I have my front of the mason jar facing to my right, because the way I'm going to knot this, I want that knot on the front side. So my loop is over here. I'm going to take these 2 ends and I'm going to pull them through just like that, and then pull upwards to where it's tight. So now I'm just going to keep doing that same thing all the way around. So here's my first one done. It does look a little sad and floppy right now, so I am going to spray starch it, and I'm just using this Faultless Heavy Finish starch. Shake it up real well, spray that on. Now I'm just taking my iron and flattening those stems. I'm going to repeat those same exact steps with my other 2 flowers. So I'm going to add the petals and then starch and iron them. I did end up using about 25 strips of fabric for this flower. Okay, y'all, I have all the petals on each of the flowers, and look how cute those are already. Now, if you want to finish these in a really simple way, you can just take a piece of fabric or a piece of burlap like I have right here, and just glue that to the front, just like that. And then you'll have a finished flower. I'm gonna do mine a little bit different, and I'll be using this polyester fiber. So I've taken this burlap ribbon and I've cut out 3 even circles. I'm gonna take the inside of the mason jar lid and hot glue that to the back. Now I'm gonna flip that over, take some of that polyester fill and put that on the inside of the flower. I'm gonna add some hot glue just to help it stay. And I'm gonna stuff that inside. Now I'm gonna hold that stuffing in place And I'm gonna add a bead of hot glue and lay down one of those burlap pieces just like this. Here's what that looks like from the side. It's all cute and squishy. Like I said, this step is optional, but I'm gonna do the rest. I showed y'all how I finished off my middle pieces, and y'all, there is several different ways that you can add the center of the flowers. So play around with it, get some ideas, and if you decide to make this, please share that with us in the Patreon Facebook group.